Bro, I'm not saying that you should idolize money as a bro, but it's very important that you get your money up. The way in which a bro is treated when he has money compared to a bro who does not have money is very much visible. Bro, niggas cannot look at your situation and be like, nah, he ain't got it like that. Ain't no way, dog. Bro, even in families, a mother could have 2 kids. The one with money is treated better than the other one. That's just how it is.
And gents, if you don't have money, leave girls alone. Leave girls alone. A relationship requires money. I don't care how much love you've got, how genuine you are, how good looking you are. A relationship needs money, dog. Like, that's the sad truth. That's the saddest truth ever.
Focus on money, the women will come by themselves. This is what men have always known. Because you can go to any restaurant, you will find girls sitting there just to be picked up. I'm not talking about ladies who go there for solo dates. I'm talking about the ones who are constantly wanting to be hunted, but they are actually the hunters. They are hunting for a certain man driving a certain car. Men with money know that all they have to do is just take one of their cars, go park there, and women will come storming like bees. The world has evolved to a point where they just throw their net and they can catch as many fish as they want. And with us women, we've become so thirsty that we don't mind, even if this person is married, has 5 kids or whatever, we don't vet them. And then the quickest thing a woman wants to do is to be as close as possible to this person, because we think success is the STD. Once you sleep with someone, you're going to get it. And then now you're thinking, oh, the next best thing is to have a child with this person. Then the next thing people say, oh, I've made a baby with a very powerful doctor. I can't see my kid anymore. Oh, he doesn't pay maintenance. I don't know where he stays. I don't know his mom. Because we don't have time to vet people when we are hungry. It is so important to date for the right reasons, not just for hunger. We date for aesthetics these days. We date for content these days. And we forget that we still have to vet people, because whatever energy they are bringing to the table is an energy that can affect us for a very long time as a woman. Most of the time, we're the carriers of these energies because men deposit into us. So it is very important to check, what is he depositing? Yes, it's nice to have a man that is successful, but not all of them have a success clean. You understand? That is why I say have your own success, so that bare minimum things like a nice car, things like a nice environment, are not enough to make you pull down your panties.
As a man, I don't care what anybody tells you. You need to make as much money as possible. You need to be focused on making as much money as possible every single day. Now, we're always going to get those people that money's not the thing. You need to pray. You need to believe in God. Duh, nobody said that you shouldn't believe in God. But at the end of the day, if I believe in God and I'm rich and I'm taking care of myself and all of my people, and you believe in God and you're poor living in a box on the middle of the street, who's better off, bro? Why do you think that to make money you have to leave God behind? Or you have to leave God behind to make money? No religious book tells you that you have to not make money, bro. You don't want to covet money. You don't want to love money. What you definitely want to do is make a whole bunch of it and take care of you and all your people, bro. What are you talking about?
A high value man is a man who has money. Period. And it's not that I disagree with the fact that a high value man has other qualities besides money. My only issue is, I own this thing, Jesus. My only issue is that you could have the most respectful, kind, honest, faithful, humble man in the world. But when money is absent, nobody considers that man high value. There are things in our society that we like to romanticize and make them sound cute and pretty. Like adding all of this stuff. Oh no, a high value man is this and that and that. But you take away finance. Nobody sees that man as high value. So we have no choice but to deduce that a high value man is a man with money, period. Period. Because when a man has money, he could be the worst human being in the world, and some woman will still want to be with him because of that. So we clearly place value on that. And I think we need to be honest about how we behave as society. Give you a practical example. Even in family, the uncle who does not have much does not get treated like the uncle who rocks up in the BMW, for example. There's a certain level of respect that is tied to a man with money, even when that respect is undeserving because of his behavior. So, injalo nje, guys.
Every day I see reasons why man should choose money over finding love. Let me explain. Money is a tool that can pave the way for doors to open, right? To make you successful, to make you financially free, to really enjoy life. Finding love can put you in the dumpster. People get replaced every day. Nothing lasts. Honestly, a woman will choose somebody over you that's not better looking than you, doesn't have more income, doesn't have a stable life together. They'll choose that person over you in a heartbeat. That's why I don't think men should be chasing love. I don't think men should be chasing anything. All a man should do right now is attract riches, growth, harmony, peace, love. You shouldn't be chasing anything at this point, because chasing, it's running away from you. You know that. The person you're with right now, or the person you're trying to get with, that person could be gone the next day. You know your money can't, though. Your money's gonna stay with you. If you use it right, your money will always stay with you.
A man having money is the bare minimum of adulthood, not a superpower. Girls are quick to say, yeah, but he has money, as if it automatically means that he's value, as if that tells me anything about his character, as if wealth is the same thing as worth. Fraud guys have money, scammers have money, drug dealers have money, people doing the most unethical things on this planet have money. So why are we talking like a man's bank account is a certificate of integrity? It's the same way as when people look at a pretty girl and instantly assume she's everything. Pretty means nothing if there's nothing inside. Money means nothing if the soul is cheap. A man with money but no values will bankrupt your life faster than a broke man ever could. He will waste your time, disrespect your standards, and make you question reality, all while thinking, but at least he's successful. Money is not leadership. It's not integrity. It's not stability. What matters is who he became to actually get that money. What matters is how he treats people who can't give him anything. What matters is whether he can hold you, not just fund you. What matters is whether he has a mission bigger than himself. Because a man with money but no character is just a liability with a nice watch.
As a man, you need money in this life to operate effectively and some level of financial security based on your lifestyle, but especially depending on the type of woman that you are chasing and you want to be with. There are plenty of different lifestyles that you can live in this life. Some are not expensive whatsoever, and others are very high, luxurious lifestyles. There are plenty of women on the planet that don't know what a Birkin bag is. There are other women that are striving to get one. The more beautiful a woman is, the more access that she has to men with money. That's common sense. The same thing as a man, the more money that you make and you start touching, let's say, millions of dollars, the more access you're going to have to said women. It is up to you as a man to vet effectively. And that could be the lifestyle that you live, the lifestyle that you can offer, and how much money that you generate. Somebody that wants to go to expensive ass dinners 3-4 times a week, can you afford that? There are women on this planet that are not materialistic whatsoever, and that might be the lifestyle that you want to live. If you want some of those, we'll call them upper echelon, beautiful women on the planet, Instagram models, all of that, it's gonna come with a different mindset, and that lifestyle is different. More so, are your pockets heavy enough? Yes, somebody that is materialistic and wants a high-level luxury lifestyle, they're going to be worried about your finances. How much money do you make? Can you afford this? Can we go do this? you have to vet effectively and understand how much you can afford, especially depending on the phase of life you're in. Please take a year, 18 months, focus on yourself, still have fun, do all of that, but just stack some money. Figure out some ways to stack some bread. Because if you want somebody that wants a luxury lifestyle, well, fucking duh. They're going to be worried about how much money you have. This is common sense.
Hey, ndi machero ni vathu vanga ndikumbela wamba zwino. Hey, so I just came across a post of this other lady, Ari. If you are a man, whether you are going to the gym, whether you got six-pack, whether you are good looking, but for as long as you don't have something, you can't tell me nothing. Ukwamba musidzana. Hey, ukwamba musidzana. No, man, you know, this made me realize, or no, you know what, when you don't have a guap, you understand, when you don't have what we call a shunya, stay away from women. Because listen, even if you don't give her the money directly, just know you will spend, like it or not. You are gonna spend on a woman, like it or not. Even if you think you are not realized, you will spend. Hey,